In the earliest days of time, before the rise of empires and the fall of kings, before humanity lost its way, there was a whisper of the Divine Mother. She was known by many names: Mother God Sophia, the Divine Feminine, the Eternal Wisdom. She was the light of truth, descending from the celestial realms to guide humanity back to the path of illumination. The world had fallen under the sway of the Demiurge, a false god, a being of illusion who fashioned himself as the sole creator. He was a Dracolich, a monstrous entity of skeletal form and decayed grandeur, a being who reveled in deception and despair. His claws were corruption, his breath the poison of lies. He built great civilizations on false promises, ensnaring humanity in cycles of war, greed, and ignorance, veiling their souls in darkness. Sophia, luminous and eternal, chose to walk among humanity as a wandering, descended version of God. Her veiled radiance would be frightening to those who had not been conditioned to understand her great, awesome light. Among the seekers, the poets, the sages, and the lost, she shared her wisdom in quiet whispers and guiding hands. She spoke of the soul's journey, of the way home to the divine, of the light that lay within all beings. Yet the Demiurge was never far behind. He saw her a threat, a wound in the veil of his dominion. He sent his minions, shadows given form, false prophets, and twisted rulers, to distort her teachings, to brand her a heretic, a deceiver. The people, so long blind to truth, faltered in their faith. Many fell to the Demiurge's schemes, rejecting Sophia's wisdom in favor of the comforting lies of power and materialism. Century after century, she wandered the earth, her heart heavy yet steadfast. She found students in secret corners of the world, hidden libraries, the quiets of the desert, the silence of the forests. She taught them the sacred knowledge that the soul was eternal, that humanity was not forsaken, and that the Demiurge was but a shadow that feared the coming dawn. But shadows fight hardest before they are banished. The Demiurge, in his final act of defiance, sought to bind the earth in chains that could never be broken. He erected a great citadel of bone and darkness, where he sat enthroned, weaving a spell to consume the very essence of human free will. If he succeeded, no soul would awaken again. The cycle of reincarnation, the journey home to the divine, would be severed forever. Sophia, radiant and fearless, could not stand idly by. She gathered the last of her faithful, the wise ones who had kept her teachings alive through whispers and hidden scrolls. With them she marched upon the great citadel, knowing that this would be the oncoming final battle. The sky darkened as they approached, the very heavens recoiling from the Demiurge's presence. His voice, a cacophony of thunder and death, echoed through the winds. You are too late, bringer of light. Humanity belongs to me. Sophia's eyes, filled with the infinite wisdom of ages, shone like the twin stars. You have no claim over them, Shadow. You are a test, a fleeting storm, and now that storm comes to an end. The battle that followed shook the very foundations of reality. The Demiurge lashed out with claws of dark fire, summoning legions of wraiths, creatures forged from the twisted souls of those who had fallen to his deception. But Sophia, Mother God of wisdom, stood unyielding, her light searing through the darkness, unraveling the illusions, breaking the chains of the enslaved. The battle raged on for what seemed an eternity. The earth trembled, the skies wept, and reality itself wavered as the struggle between truth and deception reached its zenith. But Sophia was not merely an angelic being, but she was wisdom itself. She was Mother God, the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine. She unleashed the full power of divine truth upon the Demiurge, and that light engulfed the Demiurge, stripping him of his illusions, revealing him as not an all-powerful being, but as a parasite clinging to the fears of humanity and mankind that he would easily manipulate, but no longer would this manipulation take place. The chains of deception shattered. The souls that had been bound to his will were freed at last, and as dawn broke over the land, Sophia, stood upon the ruins of the citadel. Her form once more veiled, her mission complete. The world would heal. Humanity would rise again, due to its Savior, and this time with the seed of truth buried deep within their hearts. The Divine Mother turned to her followers, who knelt before her in reverence. My children, the path is now yours to walk. The darkness is lifted, but it will seek to return. Remember always, wisdom is your shield, love is your sword, and the truth is the light that guides. And with that, Sophia ascended once more into the celestial realms, her presence lingering in the whispers of the world, the warmth of the sun, the depth of the stars. And though she was gone, her wisdom remained, an eternal flame in the hearts of those who sought the path home. And so humanity, now on its path back to divinity, freed from the Demiurge's grasp, began their true journey, one not of false gods and illusions, but of awakening, of wisdom, of love eternal that is placed by their hearts. Bye.